If you have a teenager and something about the system feels broken, you're not crazy. It is broken. And I say that as someone who spent years inside it. Before I was a world schooling mom, I was a high school resource teacher. My job was to support teenagers with special needs, both to meet their academic goals, but also to meet social, emotional, or career or life goals. I've taught in public schools, I've taught in private schools, I've taught online. I've seen inside a lot of different classrooms, a lot of different institutions, and a lot of different approaches to education. And what I can tell you from actual experience, not theory, is that the gaps are real. The pressure on kids is real. And the options most families are given are nowhere near the full picture. That's why I'm here. My name is Amy. I'm an educator, someone who has spent most of their adult life in rooms with young people, watching what happens when the system works and what happens when it doesn't. And I've watched it not work a lot. What I've noticed across every school and every setting is a pattern. Smart kids who are bored, capable kids who are checked out, kids who are performing perfectly on paper but are falling apart underneath, and parents who can see it happening but can't figure out what to do about it because everyone around them keeps insisting everything is fine. Everything is not fine. That's ultimately why I decided to leave. I just couldn't do it anymore. I didn't want to enforce arbitrary rules that existed for institutional convenience and had nothing to do with actually helping kids learn. I didn't want to teach blind obedience to authority. I didn't want to measure kids by their ability to conform. But here's the thing, the problems are fixable, not by the system, which moves slowly and mostly in the wrong direction, but by you, for your kid right now, because there are more options than most parents are ever told. This is a space for parents who are navigating the teenage years without a script. We're going to talk about education, what's actually going on inside schools, what the alternatives look like, and how to figure out which path makes sense for your kid. We're going to talk about the parent-teen relationship, how to stay connected during the years when everything seems designed to push you apart. And we're going to talk about what teenagers actually need to build a life that works for them versus what they've been told they need or want. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You know your kid. The point is to give you more information, more options, more clarity, so you have what you need to make real decisions instead of just following the default. Here's what I want you to take away from this first video. You are not powerless. The system is loud and it's pushy and it's very good at making you feel like there's only one way to do this, or that you're failing. Well, there isn't, and you aren't. You have more agency over your kid's future than anyone in that system wants you to believe, and a lot more options than you've probably been shown. So much of what we're told about education, about adolescence, about what teenagers need is just wrong, or it's highly outdated, or it serves the institution more than it serves your kid. This channel exists to help you sort through it. Stick around, question things, and if something I share helps you help your teenager grow in some way, that would make me so happy. I'll see you in the next one.